like a plate of neck bones.
Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Good to have you guys on. We are going to be streaming on to Facebook here in about 10 seconds, and we are live. All right, guys, welcome to the call, everybody. Glad to have you guys on. We're extremely excited about tonight's conversation with entrepreneurs. You know, it's amazing what's taking place all across the country, and better yet, all around the world when it comes to our particular style of business and all of the people that are being impacted in such a monumental way. And so tonight is going to be absolutely phenomenal, rocking with you guys and just having what I call conversations with entrepreneurs inside of It Works Global. You're going to hear from a couple of strategic business partners of mine, some dynamic women that are really doing some phenomenal things, some of the best, not just in the United States, but in the world when it comes to our type of business. You know, I would highly recommend that you grab a notepad and a pen. Like I said, we are streaming on Facebook, so welcome to our Facebook audience as well, all over the world. But here's what I recommend you do over the next 20 to 25 minutes as we just have a discussion. You know, we didn't come today with an agenda to sell you anything, to sell you a product, or to sell you on a concept. I really believe that everything in life is about conversations, and the conversations that we have birth a specific revelation that we receive. And so tonight, for some of you, you may have been seeing some of what we are doing. Some of you, this is your first time hearing a little bit about our business concept, what we do, why it works, and why we've got so many people around the world, professionals and non-professionals, that are choosing to align themselves with us in the vision of what we're doing. And so tonight, over the next 20 to 25 minutes, we're going to have that discussion. You know, my name is Jared Wilkins. My wife and I, we actually make our home right here in Houston, Texas. And we've been involved as home-based business entrepreneurs for the better part now of 16 years. I tell people all the time, we were not overnight success stories. As a matter of fact, you probably want to write this down. Success does not happen overnight. It happens night after night. And what I mean specifically by that is my first 6 years in business, we didn't do well financially. But over the last 10 years, you know, we've been very blessed. And I don't use that word lightly. I'm not just talking about the financial blessings. I'm talking about the time freedom, the personal development. I'm talking about the growth and the people that we've met all over the world that we've been blessed to meet as a result of this type of business. And so tonight, we're going to talk to you about our vision. Not only our vision, some of the vision carriers and the visionaries behind what's taking place all around the world. Matter of fact, I want to shift gears real quick and introduce a couple of my business partners that are on with us tonight. You know, the first young lady I want to bring on, just so she can share with you guys her professional background and a little bit about her story in terms of how she was introduced to this business you're going to hear about tonight, is Mrs. Jennifer Nivens. You know, Mrs. Jennifer Nivens has done extremely well in our company. She is what we call a triple diamond inside of It Works Global. I'll get into the particulars in terms of what that means in terms of the income and really the impact that her business and her life and really her yes has meant for people all around the world in a moment. But for right now, I want to just swing it out to her. You know, Mrs. Nivens, why don't you talk to everybody that's here a little bit about how you were introduced to It Works, why you said yes, and just a little bit about your story. I'll swing the call over to you, partner.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Jennifer Nivens here out of the Charlotte, North Carolina area. I'm super excited to be on and just kind of share, you know, what this business, what this company, this whole opportunity has done for me. You know, I scrolled upon it just like many of you are on here on social media. On Instagram actually was the first time, my first impression of it when I saw a couple of college friends and well-respected people in business, you know, talking about the products and the income that they were earning from it. And so I was working full-time in pediatric cancer research. You know, my husband and I were pregnant with our first child at the time whenever I said yes. So I think I was like 6 or 7 months pregnant when I decided to do the business. And I initially got started, you know, just to make, you know, to be able to set aside something for student loans. That's why we did it. You know, I was a skeptic, was nervous about it, and was like, okay, is it one of those things that actually works? And but I took a chance on it. I'm so glad that I did. Since joining, I have been a triple diamond leader, which is a VIP six-figure earner, which we'll go more into about, but has allowed me to be able to be home full time now for the past 3 years with our now 2 beautiful boys. And so this company, this business structure, I love because I've been able to work it in my busy schedule. And, for some people who are like, I don't have time, or I wanted to be able to have time freedom. So that's why I did it. I wanted to be able to be around and be able to be the yes mom and to be around for my children. And so that's why I took a chance on this amazing opportunity. And it's been a blessing time after time for my husband and I, and so many other people that we've been connected to. And so whenever we introduce this type of opportunity to people, of course, first off, you're like, okay, is it one of those things? And I'm so glad because, working in cancer research, I couldn't, write my own check. I couldn't, take my own vacation time without having to ask for permission. And so this gave us the freedom to be able, like I said, to own our own time, as well as be able to provide the best for our children and be able to invest in other businesses and different things. And so the products are amazing. That's one reason why I had to say yes, because I was a believer of the products. Having a background in science, I wanted to make sure the products were effective for one, but also affordable. And so the company hit so many yeses for us as to why we said yeses for me initially. Now my husband is like, this is our business. Once he sees, the income, it's like, first it was your little business. Now it's like, how is our business doing? And so that's why I said yes. The products are second to none. I absolutely love it. There is something for any and everybody, whether you have no experience or, tons of experience, you can come in and have a lot of success in this. And yes, it's been a blessing to so many, whether physically or financially. And so we're just here to kind of just share some more information about what this company is about and highlight a couple of our top products. And so back to you, Mr. Wilkins.
It's amazing. You say a lot of that, and I'm listening to your story and your background. I know there's so many people that can relate, especially to the part about the husband saying, yeah, this is our business. And that's typical with most of us guys, but it's exciting because, I want to bring you back in a second, but let me go out to Miss Rhonda. Rhonda, you've been a part of this company and a part of this business for, a short period of time, but what you've been able to accomplish has been monumental, not just the income, but I see the growth and many of the people that are being impacted by your decision to say yes to It Works. But I want to swing the call over to you. Talk to us about how you even were introduced to It Works, why you said yes, and give us a little bit about your background as well.
Sure, thank you. I'm Rhonda Jackson, as she said, and I am a double diamond leader here in Atlanta. And I'm a full-time nurse, dealing with a lot of COVID patients right now. And so it's difficult, but it's the yes makes it a lot, but let me get into that yes in just a minute. But anyway, as I said, I'm a full-time nurse, and let's just be honest, right? I was one of those no moms. I was a no, not now. No, let me think about it. Maybe next paycheck, but I can't do it right now because I was a single mom and I was a divorced mom at the time. So I knew that I needed something different. I knew that I was looking for something different. I even would turn on an Uber app, if we can be completely honest. I would even turn on an Uber app at times just to make sure that my son and myself was covered. My son is a huge baseball player. We travel state to state, weekend after weekend. And, he was breaking bats quicker than I can buy bats. So I knew that I needed something different, and I knew I needed it in a hurry. I am I'm an only child, and my dad is ill back in Kentucky. So I would have to travel back and forth, to Kentucky. So I had to make a decision to do something different. And I was watching Jennifer, and I watched Jennifer for a long time because Jennifer and myself was on a team together previously. So I already knew that I could copy the right cat if I followed behind Jennifer. So fast forward to December 2019, I decided there was a promotion, and I decided, all right, I'm going this time. So in December 2019, I grabbed a hold of Jennifer's coattail, and I ain't let go yet. I haven't let go yet. And she has led this team and led me to this point, to where I am here as a double diamond leader. And so with this business now, I no longer have to be that no mom, although I want to be that no mom because now my son knows that I don't have to be that no mom no more. So he's asking for a lot more than and so I still want to say no, but I don't have to be that no mom no more. I can get in the car, I can head down to Kentucky, check on my dad, take off time from work, and things are still good for me. I don't have to worry about that stuff anymore. So this yes has been the best thing ever since December 2019 that I decided to say this yes. It has changed my life tremendously, honestly. The friendships that I had, I didn't know any of these people prior to saying yes, right? So the friendships and the sisterhoods that we developed on this team is amazing, amazing. And I'm very glad that I did say my yes, and I'm going to continue to hold on to Jennifer's coattail. I will not let go. And I really appreciate her guiding me to this point.
Absolutely. You know, I'm excited for your yes as well. And I know so many people are listening like, my yes, well, I didn't know my yes would be this powerful. But ladies and gentlemen, and Rhonda, I'll bring you back in a moment as well as we continue this conversation tonight. It's what I call the thank you for your yes conversation tonight. You know, I tell people all the time, ladies and gentlemen, is your yes opens the doorway for so many other yeses to experience their dreams and their goals. You heard from Miss Rhonda in terms of what has taken place with her son breaking backs, and now she can get more backs and checking on her father, going from Atlanta to Kentucky. That's because Mrs. Jennifer Nivens said yes. My question for you is, what about your yes? What is your yes gonna mean not only for you and your family, but for the Rhondas in your life, for the Jared Wilkins in your life, for the other people in your life, and some of these people you don't even know about as of yet, because that's what this business and this concept is all about. You see on your screens right now our vision statement, build it for your last name. That is the project that I said yes to several years ago, and it's really charted the path and the course for my wife and I all throughout the duration of our life now. When I talk about build it for your last name, ambition is about me, vision is about we. Build it for your last name is a powerful vision that applies to everyone, regardless of your company, industry, income level, or material possessions. Make sure the work you do lives past you. That's the power of your yes tonight. We are a professional organization of entrepreneurs empowering people to build wealth and create financial legacies for their family. We always tell people that an inheritance is what you leave for people, but a legacy is what you leave in them. Don't hustle for your first name, build it for your last name. I want to shift gears and talk about It Works for a moment now. You know, It Works is a debt-free company. We were founded in 2001 by Mark and Cindy Pentecost. Mark was a former school teacher turned top earners in network marketing. Year to date as a company, we've generated over $6 billion in revenues. We're open in more than 20 countries around the world. We're focused on leadership attraction and international expansion. We also have a vision to grow beyond $1 billion a year. We're family-owned, faith-based, and debt-free. This is Mark and Cindy Pentecost, the founders and the owners of It Works Global. This is our executive leadership team. Many of them have been with the company for 20 years, some 10, some 8 as well. But this is our corporate office in Bradenton, Florida, which is about 45 minutes outside of Tampa. It's a 4-story building that used to be a shopping center strip mall, and we purchased it for cash about a decade ago. Don't owe any single mortgage on it whatsoever. So a lot of what we do is debt-free based. We own everything from manufacturing to obviously shipping and all of the things that are important for your company to be rock solid, especially in imperiling times like this. Now, I want to shift gears. I want to talk a little bit about our industry. You know, in business, it's all about supply and demand. You heard Rhonda talk a little bit about this, and of course, Ms. Jennifer Nivens hint on this as well. I want to talk about the industry that we're involved in. You know, in business, it's not about your IQ level anymore. It's not about if you grew up on the right side of the tracks. It's not about all of those idiosyncrasies. Business boils down, especially now with the advancement of technology and social media, it all boils down to supply and demand. Can you supply an existing essential demand in the marketplace? If you can, I want you to pay attention here because we're involved in the coffee industry. Let's talk a little bit about that. Coffee is the most widely consumed beverage on the planet. It's the second highest traded commodity after oil. More than 400 billion cups are served every single year with no signs of slowing down. Americans, we drink 146 billion cups of coffee annually. Europe has the largest market of coffee drinkers on the planet, representing about 30% of the global coffee market. 2 out of every 3 Canadians, they drink coffee every day. 40% of college students 18 to 24 drink coffee. Millennials, these are people born from 1982 to the year 2000, they consume about 44% of all coffee in the United States, and the entire country of Australia is estimated to drink an average of 1.3 million cups a day. Now, for those of you paying attention here, I want you to understand that It Works did not create coffee. Coffee has been around for centuries. We didn't invent it. What we have done, ladies and gentlemen, is we have invigorated it. What do I mean by that? We've got 2 different versions, brands, variations of our coffee. We've got our gourmet black coffee and our, what I call our latte type of version of coffee. But I want to bring on Mrs. Nivens real quick. Talk a little bit, because I know you and your team, you guys enroll hundreds and hundreds of customers every single month when it comes to our coffee beverages and our products. So talk, Ms. Nivens, a little bit about our coffee. Talk about the Skinny Brew. Talk about our keto coffee as well. What's in it, why it's so unique, and why so many people are getting involved with our product right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love the coffee line. And this is coming from someone who was not a coffee drinker. Like, I was one that had a little bit of coffee with my cream. You know, I was one that liked the frappuccinos and stuff that really wasn't coffee. And so I was kind of nervous at first with trying it, but everybody was raving about it. And so at first we came out with the keto coffee line. We have our original flavor as well as the salted caramel flavor, which is my favorite. And so I'll start with the Skinny Brew line. And so the Skinny Brew is our black French roast coffee. And the day you taste it, because a lot of people are like, well, when will I see results, or when will I feel something? The first day you drink a cup of the Skinny Brew, you will feel it with the energy, because it has twice the amount of natural energy as one regular cup. And so people love the mental clarity, the focus, and the nootropics that's in it, which helps to enhance your mood so you feel happier. So who all needs to feel happy, right? And so for me, I am not a morning person. And so people knew when I used to work at the hospital not to approach me, give me a couple of hours. But if I had my Skinny Brew back then, it would be a different story, because it does help you to be happier. And so not only do you have the mood enhancer, the twice the amount of energy, but it helps to burn fat. So you are losing weight, and it suppresses your appetite all day. And so for those bold coffee drinkers that need that strong coffee taste, then that is our Skinny Brew line. And then we have our keto coffee for those more on the keto lifestyle, that high fat, low carb. That would be the keto coffee line for you. It's a less coffee taste, so it's not as bold as that rich butter coffee. And so it's creamier than the Skinny Brew, of course, and that would be the keto coffee line. And again, that's caffeine, so it helps you to stay focused, helps you to burn fat, and also fights off those hunger cravings. And for those people who are like, well, I want all of those benefits, guys, but I cannot do caffeine. I'm more of a tea person. We have a tea for keto tea. It's the keto tea version, so you still have that high fat, no caffeine, that helps with the burning fat mode. And it's an amazing spice chai flavor. So I love the keto tea as well. But again, so if you are a coffee drinker or a non-coffee drinker, I urge you to try the coffee. Because again, we have what's called like our chocolate greens, which will help make it a little sweeter, have it taste like a little bit more mocha for you. But again, if you're looking to lose weight, this coffee line is second, like I said, second to none when it comes to this product. And so whether you are a keto lifestyle person and you need something, sorry, am I breaking up? A keto lifestyle person and you need something more high fat, then we have that butter keto coffee. And if you're like, well, I like the bold, strong taste and maybe add a little bit of my own to it, then definitely go with the Skinny Brew line. I promise you, it will not disappoint as it relates to the energy and helping you drop a couple of pounds, even your first week. So back to you, Mr. Wilkins.
You know, I love I love both of them. I try to, have them as my rod and my staff to comfort me throughout the day. So I may start off with my Skinny Brew in the morning, but sometimes, I may start off with the keto coffee. But they're absolutely incredible. There is not a day that goes by that I don't have either the Skinny Brew, the keto coffee, or both. And I had some friends over yesterday. I made all of them. When you come to my house, it's just a rite of passage. You've got to get a sample of something. I'm sampling you, whether it's the keto coffee or the Skinny Brew or Super Greens, whatever it is. and I made them all. The first one, I made him a skinny brew. And then the next friend of mine was like, hey, can I get a cup? And I made him one. They both looked at each other like, oh my God, this is good. So it forced the third amigo to go ahead and order him some. And so it's phenomenal how our marketing strategy works to give people samples, let them get a result, because we give no explanations, only experiences when it comes to our product. You know, Rhonda, before I go out to you to really talk about this, I know we've got about 50 other products here, you know, from beauty, weight loss, and nutrition products that are designed to help you lose up to 31 pounds in 90 days, control carbs and black fats from food. They detox, balance, and alkalize the body, tighten, tone, and firm the skin, replenish and restore your youthful glow, and so much more. These are some of our before and after pictures of individuals that have actually used our products. And what I love about them is the fact that these are verified testimonials. So before the company puts It Works stamp of approval on it, you have to tell us what products you've used, how long you've used them, and then send in the before and after picture for it to be validated and obviously promoted all over the world. But, you know, I want to shift gears, Rhonda. I want to talk about how we get paid. And I keep bringing up Rhonda because she's getting paid. Jennifer Nivens is getting paid. So many people on the team are getting paid right now. But let's talk about how we get paid. We get paid 7 different ways inside of It Works. The first way is the retail commission model. You can earn up to 40% on this particular way that we get paid. We set you up with your own state-of-the-art website. People go to the site, they order the product. It Works ships them the product to their doorstep. So you are not involved in packing, delivering, shipping, any of that whatsoever, but they deposit up to 40% in your bank account of these orders taking place. The second way is through the loyal customer program. You're going to be able to earn online up to 45% of you know what a loyal customer spends on their initial subscription of service, because all they have to do is agree to try one product a month for the next 3 months, and they get all of our products for wholesale. They get their own state-of-the-art website as well that is completely free to them to utilize. But every single time that they place an order, you're going to earn 15% on those initial orders as well, and subsequent orders as well. We're backed by our loyal customer support team. We nicknamed them Utopia because It Works will follow up with your customers for you and share additional products on your behalf, putting more money in your pocket. The third way we get paid is the fast start bonus. Now, Rhonda, I want to bring you back on because I know you've received, as a double diamond, you've gone out and you received many of these bonuses as well. And it's a weekly payout. So Rhonda, talk to us about the third way we get paid. How does it work? Why are you so excited about it, especially when you enroll a new distributor into the business? Talk about this third way that we get paid.
Yeah, the fast starts. Yeah, that right there is what's up. And it's weekly, as you said, and it's unlimited, right? So you can get the fast starts unlimited. You bring in you bring in your distributor, and you teach them how to get one, right? So it's the power of one, and you teach them how to get one, and they get their one, right? And then once they get their 2 customers, or you get paid the fast start bonuses, and you get paid, like I said, they're unlimited and they are weekly. And I have had one up to, I don't know if we can talk money, but I have had one up to $400 or $500, like week after week after week. So they really, really do come in handy. And again, it's just that power of one. You get one, you teach them one, and they get their 2, and then there you go. That's your weekly fast start bonuses. And so those are one of my favorite ways to get paid, because I know that on Thursdays of every week, we're getting that fast start bonus. So you
Yes,
work really hard to get your 2 customers in so that you can get those fast start bonuses and unlimited fast start bonuses weekly.
You know, I love the word unlimited. Means there's no limit, no limit. Come on, Usher. There's no limit to the amount of bonuses a person that's in Atlanta. That's that a person can receive. And so I love it because it is also weekly. That's WEEKLY, not WEAKLY. And, you know, we are talking a little money, or a lot of money for some of you tonight. And the reason being is because we're going to show you our income disclosure statement. We are going to be compliant with that conversation tonight. So we'll show you that in a second as well. But that leads me to the 4th, 5th, and 6th way that we get paid inside of It Works Global. Now, I won't cover these in detail tonight for the sake of time, but there's a uni level, there's a diamond generation, a diamond leadership bonus as well. But I can tell you this, the individuals that have the desire to get to a full-time income in our company, whereas you don't have to work a job if you so choose. That possibility is here through these methods that we get paid. Then, of course, we've got our incentives and bonuses. And because It Works is a debt-free company, we own so much as a company that many of these assets are used to reward many of the people on our team and in the company as well. You set the goal, we'll help you hit it. Whatever the goal is that you've got designed in your mind, we can show you how to do it, because you've got two options to get started here. You can subscribe and save as a loyal customer, save 40% on retail of all your product purchases. You'll have access to special monthly offers, be the first to try new products, earn 10% back in perk points for every product purchase, and then you can share it and get paid. Only $99 to get your business started there. Receive wholesale pricing on all of the products, earn some income, set up your websites for you as well, your marketing material. All of that is designed with samples as well for you to share it to get paid. Then you can boost your business and save, meaning you can order more products once you become an independent distributor, or even once you become a loyal customer. You can log into what we call your eSuite or into your virtual account and order more products at a deep discount because you're a distributor. Now lock in your spot. This is so pivotal for those of you watching tonight. Why? Because the way we structure and build our businesses is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Once we've positioned 3 distributors here, everybody else, that the individual that has referred you to our company brings into the business, whether they're a loyal customer and or distributor, they have the ability to place those people down below you. And even if you don't know those individuals, even if you never meet them, you still get paid on all of those individuals' purchases and from the people down below them in the hierarchy. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, it is phenomenal to be able to get paid income from people you do not know. You know, we've talked a little bit about money tonight, and I'm gonna bring on Mrs. Nivens here in a second, but this is our income disclosure statement. What I love about our company is that we're a privately held corporation, but we are public with that information, meaning there's no smoke and mirrors. There's no smoke screens here. What you see is what you get. The data shows what people are earning in our company, from the distributors all the way up to the top levels in our company, which are ambassador diamonds. But you look at the percentage of distributors, percentage of active, the high income at every level, the low income at every level, and even the average income. You look at what the average distributor earns, about $48 a month. On the high, $2,000 a month as a distributor. Executives, and we've got thousands of distributors on our team. Executives, same thing. Over $240 a month is the average at the executive level in our company. At the high level, you're talking about $33,410 a month. You see Ruby. At the Ruby leadership position, you're talking about an extra $349 a month. The highest paid Ruby last year, 2019, was earning over $4,201 a month. You go to Emerald. You're talking about 1.9% of people in our company have gotten to Emerald, but it's an extra $667 a month on average. The highest paid Emeralds in 2019 were earning over $28,000. You see what that says? Monthly. Let's talk about Diamond. You know, they say diamonds are a girl's best friend. I can tell you that is the case. But, you know, 1.7% of people that get involved in It Works become diamonds or promote to diamond. Average income at Diamond is $2,000 a month. The highest paid diamonds in 2019, $35,000 a month. Double diamond. You see it, $4,400 a month on average, $26,000 a month as the highest paid double diamonds. We've got people on our team at every single one of these levels I've described, and even triple diamond, $8,569 a month on average. The highest paid triple diamonds, 50 G's, not 1,000, 50 G's a month. You know, Mrs. Nivens is a triple diamond, but she's headed to presidential diamond this month. But, you know, Mrs. Nivens, share with everybody what that experience has been like for you, because it's one thing to do it one time. And I believe with enough hard work, enough commitment and time, anybody can be successful in our business. But to have a strategy and a system to show people like Rhonda, you know, who knows you, how to be successful, and the whole slew of people that are part of your team, the Purpose Pusher Tribe, talk about what it has felt like for not only your yes to impact your life to become a triple diamond twice now on your way to presidential, but talk about what that experience, what that income, what it has represented for you and your family, and what that yes has meant to so many other people as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a loaded question. And so I didn't say initially, but that baby that I was carrying when I first said yes to this opportunity was diagnosed with autism. He's now 4 going on 5. And so I will first say that your why has to be so big that it makes you cry, and that no matter, how much you may doubt yourself or any opportunity, your why has to continue to push you. And so I decided to invest in myself first and my family, and now it's my children. And so that I'll say one reason, if the system is also already laid out and you see other people having success in it, you heard from, Mr. Wilkins, you heard from Rhonda and myself, you are no different. And so many other success stories from where that can come from, you are no different. And so it's all in following the system, taking a chance on yourself and being consistent with that, doing those small steps, whether you have an hour in a day, whether you have 5 hours in a day, taking that time just as you would working for someone else, have that same level of accountability as it relates to working for yourself. And so when I took a chance on this opportunity, I was like, I am worth more. I am worth more than driving to this job, or I am worth more than, not having enough time or income to do what I want for myself. And then it was for my children, and now it's for my parents. And so whatever it is, you have to discover your why. Some people may have to rediscover your why. And so do you have that vehicle that's going to help you accomplish that why, or achieve that why, or achieve your God-given purpose? And so this vehicle can be that. It has been that for me and so many other people. And we will we will give you the plan. It's already laid out for you to be successful. And so it's all up to you on your level of accountability and commitment as it relates to finding success. And so now my why is so much bigger. It's for people like Rhonda and the Harmonies and, the Rhondas, because we have a team of Rhondas and the Winters, and so many people that I'm connected to help them get to their why, to help them reach their purpose. And so just know that whenever you say yes to the person who shared this with you, you may be watching a watch party or live on Facebook, or you may watch the recording. Whoever shared this with you, they thought enough of you to know that you were worth more. And so just know that they took a chance on you because they believed in you, that you could take the same opportunity and achieve your goals financially, whether it's a little bit or a lot, whatever it may be, it could be all of that for you and for anybody. And so I say, lock in your spot, say yes to the opportunity. We will grab arms with you and help you to win big. So back to you, Mr. Wilkins.
Absolutely. Rhonda, I'm gonna bring you on for some closing comments as well here. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what this business is all about. It's about impacting and empowering people, not just through conversation. I believe it starts with conversation, it goes to communication, and then ends with comprehension. You look at the triple diamond level, you look at the presidential level. We got people on our team that are presidentials. The average income at the presidential level is $13,000 a month. The highest paid presidentials 2019, $53,000 a month. Ambassador Diamond, $24,000 a month. The highest paid ambassadors were $144,000 per month. But there's another level, and I call it off the charts because it's not even charted on here. It's called double ambassador. But there's so many people around the world that are involved in It Works right now, both men and women, that have said yes to this business, and it's changing their life. Rhonda, take about 30 seconds, talk about, I know you shared a little bit earlier about your story, but talk to us about the power of that yes. What has that yes translated to since December 2019?
Absolutely, absolutely, I shall. That yes has basically, as I said before, translated to, yeah, son, you can get that. Or get a call at 10 o'clock at night and saying that my stepmom had a diagnosed with a brain tumor and I needed to go, right? I didn't think about that job, that job that I worked every day, because It Works had my back. It had afforded me the opportunity to get in my car, drive down to Nashville, get that hotel room, not think about the cost of it, right? Not think about the cost of it. Drive down there, swipe that debit card, check into that room, stay there 3 nights and be okay, and never think about it again. So that's what that yes has done for me. For me, it was the freedom to be able to do that. Yes, the money is great. The money is great, but the freedom to be able to do that with a clear mind and not worry about think where I'm going to get the money from. Because, you know, previously I might not have had I didn't have the opportunity. I had to think about it. I may even have to make a phone call to say, hey, listen, I need to go. Can you cash out me some money because I don't got it? But it wasn't that way this time. It wasn't that way. I was able, as I said, to get in my car 10 o'clock at night, drive down to Nashville, check into that hotel, and be in Vanderbilt for 3 days in that hotel room and not worry about a thing except taking care of my stepmom and making sure that she was okay, right? And for my son, who is a college graduate now and has a scholarship to play baseball at college, get him his college things, not worrying about going to Bath and Body Works or Bath and this and that and whatever, and swiping the debit card and getting the things he needs freely and still have money left over. So that's what that yes has done for me. In so many ways, it has really blessed and changed my life.
Well, I'm so glad to have heard that. And I know there's so many hundreds of people that are listening, Rhonda and Jennifer, that have never heard your story. And I know it resonates at a deep level for so many of us, because we oftentimes in business, we talk about the money, but we don't talk about what the money does and what it's doing for people. And tonight has been an example through this conversation on success, what that yes could mean. What about you? Those of you watching, those of you that have stumbled upon this, you feel you've stumbled upon this conversation. What about your yes? Those of you that are listening right here on Zoom, what about your yes? I've only found 4 reasons why a person would hear this information and choose not to say yes. Number 1, you don't believe a word we've said tonight. If that's you, I understand. Get back with the person that invited you. Ask the tough questions. Ask them, what has it done for you? What have the products done? Let me sample those products. What has the business done? Let me see something. Let them show you. Let them make it personal for you. Second reason why a person chooses not to say yes is you don't understand it. You're like, man, this is too cumbersome. I've never thought about being in business. I want to work a job. If that's you, I completely understand as well. Here's what I recommend you do. Understand our business is very simple, meaning it's not easy. Because if you do in life what's easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what's hard, your life will be easy. It's simple, meaning a 4th grader can do what we're doing. Meaning if you can learn, you can earn. We have a system that is designed to teach you exactly and precisely what to do, what not to do, both online as well as offline when it comes to marketing these products and this business. The 3rd reason why a person chooses not to say yes, you say you're too busy. And I say, busy doing what? So many people wear the word busy as a badge of honor, as if, you know, you're going to get an award at the end of the year because you said I was busy 100 times. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody's going to award you. Nobody's going to celebrate you. Nobody's bringing a trophy to your home because you were busy. Here's what I will tell you. The most successful entrepreneurs in our company are the ones that were busy. My question for you in the words of Shawshank Redemption is, are you busy dying? Or are you busy living? If you're busy, let us show you how to put a budget around your time and show you how to go from busy to productive, because we all have the same 24 hours in a day. And the 4th and final reason why a person would choose not to say yes after they've heard this compelling information is you don't have the $100 to start the business. If that's you, I get it. There's no part of broke that I don't understand. There's no part of, man, do I pay for money to put in my gas tank, or do I get something to eat? Do I pay for daycare this week, or do I not? I understand. But I'm telling you, where there's a will, there's a way. If the only thing stopping you is the money to get started, we've got a strategy and a system to show you how to get the money, whether you're going to pawn something, whether you're going to call somebody, whether you're going to put it on a credit card or somebody else's credit card, get angel invest, whatever you're going to do, we can talk through the particulars and show you how not to have $100 cost you more than that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time and your attention. Thank you so much to my co-host tonight, Mrs. Jennifer Nivens and Miss Rhonda Jackson as well. We'll be back tomorrow with another edition of Conversations with Entrepreneurs at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I've got some good friends of mine joining me. Triple Diamond, Mr. Tracy Fisher will be joining me 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, as well as Pastor Rashid Coleman, Triple Diamond. He'll be joining with me tomorrow as well at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on the same Zoom number on this same Facebook page. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, get back with the person that invited you to hear this conversation and say yes. Your yes will unlock the door for people to realize their dreams and their destinies. God bless you. God bless your families. And God most certainly bless your dreams. Good night, everybody.